today where I was really productive because I thought I had to be. I thought I was doing some taxiing today, and it was going to cut really into my editing time, my usual editing time. Usually takes me all day to edit the vlog, but I really sat down and did it. I didn't go to the gym today, so I get a couple of extra hours of editing done in the morning, and I did it. I did like 90% of the work before lunchtime, and then my car kind of needs work. Dad discovered that it needs a bit of work with brake pads and that kind of stuff. So that was me written out of the narrative. So that was me, like, sort of, I don't need to do anything anymore today, which is annoying because I did plan for that, but things happen. So yeah, it did kind of kill my motivation to do the vlog, so it took me another hour to get that last bit of 10% work done. But it's a weird feeling, that feeling of like work your ass off to do something, and then all of a sudden it's no longer as urgent. It was almost like, oh, that was nothing. But I was quite proud of myself for doing it that quickly. And it's obviously better when you do things quickly. When you do things not quickly. What's the word? Efficiently, like quite quickly and quite, and to the quality you usually do it. So yeah, I'm quite proud of myself for that. But I wish I could do that more often. Just be that productive without the need of a deadline. It's really irritating. I always known that I could do that efficient when I needed to be. Like for example, Soph used to go to work at 10, and I started going to the gym, and that's basically when I get back from the gym is at 10. So I used to be able to rush it and get back for like 9:30, and that was good. But then she stopped doing that. She started to go to work at different times, and I cannot for the life of me get back before 9:30 without the incentive to get back for something. When it's just a normal day and it's just me plodding along, I can't do things quickly. I can only do things quickly when I'm actually got the incentive to do so. Like, I'm actually kind of insecure about it, how slow I am on a daily basis. Like, I just dawdle, and I let my mind wander, and I just end up sitting motionless and just thinking about random shit, or not thinking about anything. Like, it's weird and annoying. I could be so much more efficient if I just locked in a little bit more, but it's very, very frustrating. I seem to have this like mentality that if I do something every day, and if I'm doing something that's normal, like just navigating the world and just doing things, that it just happens without me thinking about it. Getting dressed in the morning, that sort of thing, like it just sort of happens. You don't have to think about it, but I do. I do. I just sort of go. I sort of go and stand in front of my wardrobe and just sort of get let my mind take over and don't have to think about it. But it doesn't work like that. That's why it takes me so long to get dressed, is because I'm just not focused. I don't know why I have this mentality of like, if it just happens, it happens, sort of thing. Very, very weird. Very, very frustrating. Don't really like that about myself, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm often at the gym after, just come back in the locker room. I should just take my clothes off and go into the shower. But it takes like 10-15 minutes for me to do that, because I'm just sort of sat there thinking, doing nothing, and it's very frustrating. We're literally wasting time. But that's just me being weird. My little quirks. Very frustrating, but nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I'm weird. And take my time with things. They don't, but take my time with things, but they don't work out any better. So yeah, frustrating. Ugh. Clean desk. I miss having such a nice clean desk. Sorry if you can hear my computer in the background, it does make a lot of noise. I finally cleared this up a little bit. I actually used it today, so that gave me motivation. I've been I like to just sit here when I'm doing something productive, because if I sit over there, that's just my gaming area, and I just naturally start gaming, and I don't actually do the things that I need to do. So it's important to have a gaming area and a productive area for me. I'm sat in my productive area because I was doing my, every year for the past couple of years, I've been making a photo album, and it's a lot of work. Going through the OneDrive, the family cloud storage device thing, and going through each month and finding the good pictures. Some of the videos, I have to download the video and take the screenshots off the video and get them all in order, because that doesn't always happen. Like, I download them off, like they're in order on the OneDrive, and then as soon as I download them, they just randomly assign themselves a date, and I have to like adjust them, which is a fucking pain in the ass. I'm up to like month 5, May, I think. And yeah, I really need to get my arse into gear because Christmas is this month, so I need to do that. I haven't done any Christmas prep so far, and I'm really embarrassed. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing this year, and it's stressful. But yeah, I actually managed to get myself into the right mode. This is a nice clean desk. Appreciate it, nice clean desk. Tidy desk, tidy mind. So last week was a bit, the theme of last week was pain, and today was more pain, because when I woke up, within about 2 seconds of me being awake, I got gut-wrenching, agonizing pain, like genuinely curl up in a fetal position, sort of, and hope this isn't permanent sort of pain. It was, yeah, quite intense. Don't know what it was, but as soon as I went to the toilet, it went. So, you know, I must have had something bad, I don't know. Something disagreed with me. Yeah, it was quite impressive amount of pain that I had. So I didn't go to the gym today because I didn't want to risk leaving and having to like either come back or, you know, shit myself, for lack of a better term. But yeah, it turns out I didn't have anything to worry about because I was fine, but you know, didn't want to gamble. Yeah. Weird. My body being weird. Don't know what it's doing. Anyway, see what it has in store for me tomorrow.
Squeezing out on the sides with a little bit outside, nice and gentle.
Cut into around 12 thumb-sized strips.
As you can see, that is our twist. You just twist it now, place it on the board, and it's just simple as that. And just repeat.
Space evenly on a buttered baking tray, egg wash, and into the oven at 190 degrees for 15 minutes. Perfectly puffed ackee twists. I can't wait to try one. It might sound bold, but I think I'm almost ready to throw open the doors for my Christmas celebrations. Just a few last-minute touches. The joy is in...
Be honest. If you had to guess what song I was listening to now, what would you guess? I'm listening to Toxic by Britney Spears. Because my music taste makes no sense whatsoever. Broadly speaking, I listen to nerdcore, which is like nerds rapping about or making music about video games and that kind of stuff, like geeky topics, because I find that's the most relatable stuff, and I quite like their music. You know, I grew up listening to that kind of stuff. You know, I heard all the romance shit that people were singing about. I didn't relate to it, and then I went into nerdcore, and I was like, yeah, that's my thing. And I related to the lyrics more. But well, that is my main topic, my main love, my main genre of music. Also, if I hear it, it gets put into my Spotify playlist. You know, sometimes I hear songs on the radio, open up the Shazam app on my phone, and just add it to my Spotify. So it leads me to a lot of what I would call teenage girl music on my on my Spotify. Plus a lot of the shit my sister listens to. Like recently there was a song, he's a 10 but he still lives at home with his mom. 9 interviews but he still hasn't got the job, and there's a whole chorus there. I've memorized the whole fucking chorus of that song, which isn't that impressive, but it's quite addictive. Yeah, my music tastes are very, very weird. I'm worried one day someone will just find my Spotify account and that's all they'll know about me, and they won't know who the fuck I am because it does not reflect who I am. But I quite like it, so yeah, that's all I need. That's all I want to talk about today, really. It's my Spotify playlist. Nothing else happened. So, Toxic by Britney Spears.
What's happened, Trixie? Where'd the cushion gone? Oh, you got Luna on top of you as well.
Yeah.
Lulu.
Yes, you called.
Hello, Lulu. Why are you sitting on Trixie? No, it's not quite sitting on her. Because you've got a head there. A tail over there. And a Maisie. Waiting very patiently, very alert for a bedtime treat. She watches Mum's every move at this time of night. With her ears pert and ready. What are you doing, Trixie? Oh well. Good night, girls. Having a December paddle. You doing? Maybe not. Come on then, let's go get you dry.
Oh, I've had a bit of a panic just now. I just remembered it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, and I've got to edit this vlog. Don't think I've done much for the past couple of days. I haven't even spoken to you for the past couple of days. Yeah, been in a really good mood for the past couple of days, but it's kind of dropped off today. Bit autistic. Yeah, currently deciding whether or not I want to go to the gym tomorrow, because I do like getting my editing done quite early. But God, I'm really not in the mood to do that much effort, but I have to do it, so I might as well just stay back. Oh God, I'm indecisive now because my brain doesn't work. When I'm autistic, it just shuts down and fucks off. Yeah, just things didn't really go to plan today, and it set me off badly. So I'm in a bad mood. That sucks. Anyway, I suppose I better get to sleep, because otherwise I'll be groggy tomorrow, and I need to do shit. Oh God, joy. Oh, don't feel like this week had much of a theme, really. I think I decided to call this vlog Xmas Incoming, because I did do a little bit of prep that in that area, doing a lot of the photo album making, which requires a lot of effort for me to actually sit down and do. It requires a lot of summoning of willpower because it spends so long to do it. It takes so long to do it, which, you know, isn't fun. I'm just not very good at sitting down and actually force myself to do stuff. Yes. I know I've said this 100 times in the past couple of weeks, but I really need to do something next week. My hair has been weird. I really need to do some Christmas prep next week, because if I don't, I will be in fucking trouble. Yeah, it's getting a bit late in December. It's just difficult. I don't have any ideas in that department, and the photo album's taken so long, and I have complained. I have 100 excuses. Pick one. Anyway, don't think I've got much else to say. My brain is very, very empty. So I forgot it's very massive, but oh well. Yes. Need to get on with that next week. Joy. It's very unjoysome bringing joy to people. Unjoysome is now a word. I've coined it. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Yes, yeah.